gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
Classic
Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
The applause is dope. What's happening, people? Y'all know what time it is. It is that time for Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. We are in the building. Trying to make sure that we get everything. We good this time? We good this time? We done tried to start 3 times. Y'all don't know that, but we was going to be starting before 9, but we had some issues. But here we are right now. We are live. Get ready to get this thing going. Y'all gather around because it's going to be different tonight, man. We got one real topic. Then after that, we got a couple of little things that we're going to talk about that's been things that's kind of just popped up over the last couple of days, man. We're going to be like TMZ up in here tonight and just going through some stuff, man. Whatever sticks, we're going to let it stick and keep talking about it. Angelo, how you doing, bro?
What up, though?
Hey, man. It is time. It's time for you to tell them what to do, what they need to do.
Tell a friend, tag a friend. Tell a friend, tag a friend,
Tell
man.
them again, homie. Tell them again.
Tell a friend, tag a friend. Don't do it now. Do it.
Right now. You dig?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
There you go.
And I say what up, though, because the Michigan Wolverines have clinched Big Ten regular season championship, man, for the first time in quite a while. The outright since I think like 2014, tied 2017. So it's been a minute since we've clinched.
That's right, because y'all had Michigan State, right? Y'all beat Michigan State?
We already clinched it before beat Michigan State.
Okay.
Beat Michigan State was just the first time we did a home and home. We beat them both times in a while.
Sweet. Gotcha.
It's sweet. Yeah, and we only lost one Big Ten game all season long. You know what I mean? To Wisconsin on a it was a good game, but just proud to see that basketball team, man. You know, turn that corner. So I'm really excited.
They loaded.
Yeah, I'm really excited about, tournament, Big Ten tournament coming up. We can run the Big Ten tournament and they get like a triple bye. Yeah, they number 1 seed.
They should not be lower than a 2 seed.
Oh no, they're a 1 seed, bro.
You think they're gonna be a 1?
Oh, 100%. You're the number 3 team in the country.
Houston did have some losses, so that kind of dropped them out of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna not only are they gonna be the 1 seed, they're gonna be the number 2 1 seed behind Duke. Duke got the 1 seed by virtue of beating Michigan, but they're gonna be the number 2 1 seed.
You think they're gonna be over Arizona?
Yes, I do. Especially if we win
the Big
Ten tournament. Win the Big Ten tournament, we're gonna seal it. You know what I mean? And I think, but yeah, Arizona got 3 losses.
Isn't Arizona number 2 right now?
Yeah, only because of the win we lost in between those wins. You know what I mean?
If Arizona win that tournament though,
yeah, if they win it,
it's gonna be hard to go over them because they got to go through something.
I think if any one of the top 3 don't at least make it to their conference championship, it could shake it up. I mean, if Duke mess around and lose early, which I doubt, but ACC tournament not as deep.
Yeah, they can't lose early.
Yeah.
Ain't no early losses for Duke.
Yeah, the ACC not as deep because it's not as many teams. You know what I mean?
It's Duke and then it's like a tier. We were right up under Duke, but now without Caleb, we're kind of bunched in with the rest of the people. Because I think the dark horse in the ACC is going to be North Carolina State because they play playground basketball and they got a coach that don't give a damn. I think they're going to be a dark horse in this thing. We should get a shot at Duke again. Hopefully with neutral court. It's in Charlotte, but it's still a neutral court. Might be able to do better because that Duke boy, they put it on us in that second half, man. Whew, boy, that was rough. Oh, and also speaking of Michigan, I see that your guy got a plea deal, huh?
How about that? How about that? Straight plea deal.
I mean,
no felonies.
He quietly walked tiptoed right on up out of there with that one.
Yeah, man.
Just in case we talking about Sharon Moore, ex-coach of the Michigan Wolverines, who kind of had the second largest spaz out of recent times in regards to a man and a woman spazzing out. The top spaz out belongs to the Atlanta Falcons. What's his name? Pierce. Yeah, Alan Pierce. That's his name, or something Pierce.
His last name is Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce.
Falcons guy.
What's his first name? The football player that spazzed out.
James Pierce.
Yeah. He has the number one spaz
he got
out.
The record for sure.
Yeah, Sharon has the second spaz out of recent years that we've seen. In other sports news, man.
What up, Frank?
Atlanta, are y'all ready? Boy, y'all done signed Tua Tagovailoa to a 1-year deal. Mr. Concussion Protocol himself is coming to the ATL.
How about that?
Coming to the ATL. Atlanta will now have in their depth chart, the first 2 quarterbacks will be left-handed.
How about that?
You don't see that often.
You don't see that at all, really.
Look at Dwayne.
Dwayne
you all right over there,
Dwayne
man?
is covering his head, so I'm going to assume
you ain't got no comments on that one, Dwayne. You want to talk about your Falcons making this. I mean, they got him on a 1-year deal. You know that you can get him pretty cheap because the Dolphins still have to pay whatever money he doesn't get on this deal. The Dolphins have to pay it up. I think 36 million or something, or 99 million.
He owes $99 million, bro.
99 million. So
$99 million salary cap hit.
So if the Falcons pay him $3 million, they still got to give him 96. That true?
Yes, sir.
God.
Well, this is all I'll say, man. I've been disappointed in Falcons for a long time. Actually, probably since 2016. But what I'll say about this is, this ain't gonna get no fans in the stand. Like I said, man, they got cheap food in that damn dome, but it ain't gonna get nobody in that motherfucker. I'm telling you, you need to put a winning product on the field. And Matt Ryan, you're looking real suspect right now. You're looking like you don't know what you're doing. So,
well, now this fake. Matt Ryan is not the general manager.
I mean, he bought all his old players back.
He's president of football operations or something like that.
But he got to sign off on it.
Yeah.
Nothing like that's not gonna happen without Matt Ryan.
Well, supposedly, they have the quarterback whisperer at coach right now. That's what they claim anyway. So maybe they think that he can bring again. The boy got a soft head.
This is how I kind of look at it, man. Tua got benched last year. Penix unproven, and I don't. Contrary to what people believe, 12 games is a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't look super impressive. So, I don't really know what's there in the draft. I don't know what's on the free agent market besides like the Kyler Murrays, you know what I'm saying, the Flaccos, the Kirk Cousins. I don't want them either. You know what I mean? I think Kyler Murray is nice, but that's a luxury pickup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I don't like Tua though. I don't at all. You know what I mean? I can't argue with him because it's like you said, it's a 1 year, it's no money. But like I said, I listen to a lot of sports talk radio, and they have a co-host on there that comes on, and he's actually like on every other day on this the steakhouse. His name is Drew Butler. He used to punt for the Arizona Cardinals, but he went to Georgia, and he said there's never besides Steve Young, that's like the last successful left-handed quarterback that's been in the league. Mm-hmm. Though there are some left-handed quarterbacks, none of them even been successful. Like Steve Young was the last successful one, and he was even if you look at Mark Brunell's record, like because he was a pretty serviceable left-hand quarterback, like it wasn't impressive. You know what I'm saying?
And now y'all got two,
and we got two of them, man.
Well, let me say this though, Tua again for the money. You can't argue with the deal. Can't argue with the deal. And he got benched last year. Only reason he really got benched last year because they knew they were gonna move on. Well, they knew they were gonna move on. So they wanted to preserve him, have another concussion, knowing that with the hopes that they could get some kind of deal.
Yeah.
But then when they realized nobody was gonna take that used lemon, in a deal, so they had to just make the sacrifice. But let me tell you about the sacrifice though. What kind of sacrifice is it when you can take a $99 million caveat?
Hey, bro.
It clears up the fact of March 1st, every NFL owner received a $452 million check. And this was the net income of the season. Net. That means this was after you paid every single employee, every single salary for all your players, everything.
That's crazy. And
it still doesn't include your concessions, your parking, and all that stuff. $452 million. So when you say, when folks be getting mad at players for getting their money, how can you be mad at a player for getting his money when every owner netted $452 million just from the NFL season? Buddy. Buddy, put that junk in perspective for a moment. You know what I mean? And y'all mad at these players for leaving? Or for wanting their money?
Right. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I've always been.
George Pickens, you actually going to be satisfied with a 1-year deal when you might get one ACL sprain away from nothing? Man, please. I get it, man. That's why I thought we mad about sitting out, man. Naturally, the selfish side of you, the fan of you, man, get on the field. But hey, bro.
Yeah, that's the selfish side in us.
One injury and it's over with.
Yeah. That's
especially in a receiver and cornerback type position where your livelihood depends on your ability to cut.
That's like I'm sitting there hoping Caleb Wilson come back to Carolina another year.
Right.
But when you can go and know for a fact that you're about to get 25, 30 million guaranteed compared to being NIL making 4 or 5 million, I can't even be mad at him for that. Can't even be mad at him at all for that one. Sticking with the sports thing. Hey.
That's interesting, Frank.
What Frank said?
He said the Jets have offered KC 5 first-round picks plus Garrett Wilson for Patrick Mahomes. He said so far they have not said no. I can't imagine. I'm going to tell you something about the Chiefs.
Wait.
Yeah.
Frank, where you hit at? No, you know what? Let me change that.
Wouldn't surprise me, though.
I was going to say, let me change that. I could see that the Jets would try that.
Desperate.
I'm sure that there's a whole lot of other. The Jets are probably the only team that would actually come out in public and say that they did it.
Just think about the money the Jets made. They made $452 million with a minimal payroll.
Yeah, and they're about to get rid of a lot of it.
What?
Only thing they got.
I can see. Why not make the offer?
Yeah,
I can see making an offer. Yeah. I don't think the Chiefs would do it because I said this earlier today when I saw they signed Kenneth Walker III. Me and Lee were talking, and I said, "Hey, man, that's a team right there that intends they going for Super Bowls every year.
Yeah,
they're going for it.
Yeah,
when you bring on a guy like that,
ain't no rebuild
at a team that don't have much of a run game.
Ain't no
and
rebuild.
they've never really had a serious run game.
Right, they've also had a run by committee always.
Yes.
Yeah, they
throw 80% of the time, but now you got a kid like that.
Yeah,
that team they want a Super Bowl, bro. They want to win. They're there to win Super Bowls.
They can probably get Tyreek Hill back. I think they're working on.
Yeah, I think Tyreek Hill end up joining the Chiefs during the season.
I mean, in general, I'm just
with the injuries and everything he has, I think it'll be during the season. But moving forward in this sports arena, since we're on Atlanta, let's keep it moving. Magic City Monday. Magic City Monday was supposed to be on March 16th. It was going to be a celebration. In regards to Magic City, which is what they call Magic City is, what do they call it? A city institution. It was going to be called Magic City Monday, but it has been canceled. The NBA says that it has canceled at the Atlanta Hawks planned promotional night collaboration with the strip club and city institution Magic City. In a statement, the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said that he believed canceling Magic City Monday was the right decision for the broader NBA community. The March 16th celebration would have featured a live performance by Atlanta native T.I. In the press release announcing the promotion, the team said visitors would have the opportunity to try 2 versions of Magic City's renowned chicken wings and purchase a special hoodie commemorating the event. Man, y'all not gonna get none of them. What they call them? Sweet lemon peppers. So, what do you think led to the Magic City cancellation?
You said it in the statement. You said something to the effect of
The broader community.
the broader community. So, who is the broader community?
Because we do understand what the community of the NBA is. We do understand that part, right? Mm-hmm. The community of the NBA has, darker shades. Usually wear a little bit more jewelry, probably rocking more Jordans. Fur coats on the sideline. That's the NBA community. The broader community. The broader community is probably wearing Brooks Brothers suits. Probably not at the game. If they are at the game, they're up somewhere in a box, not really paying attention to the feel of the game, and probably had no idea about what Magic City Monday was until some people started talking about it a lot. And then that's when they probably stepped up and said, wait a minute, this might be just a little too much.
Well, between them and the amount of people that made those phone calls to them, you know what I mean? And, hey, it's one thing to allow a T.I. or Boosie and, Boosie doing all his, swag, you know what I mean? It's one, you know how it is, man, when with our people, if you go back to the 30s, 20s, 40s, when it was okay to bring them in to entertain us, not us meaning us, but us meaning them. You can bring them in the doors, entertain us, but they can't come through the front door. They gotta come through the back, and as they finish entertaining us, they gotta go back out that back door. They can't shake hands with nobody. They can't, go back out the back door, but entertain us though, make us feel good, and that's what this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what this is.
So, hey, you can entertain us on the basketball court. Hey, Boosie, go ahead and do the swag.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, DC Young Fly, go ahead and do this. But wait a minute. We're going to celebrate an institution that's not one of us? Hold the press. And that's that broader community, bruh. That's what it is, man. Yeah. We can't celebrate an institution that has women that get it.
That are scantily dressed.
You know what I mean? And we already know for some of the community that our husbands and corporate people are going up there anyway. You know what I mean? Hold on.
Right.
We're gonna celebrate this?
Right. They might show up and recognize somebody of the broader community.
Hey, you back. What's up, Bob? What's up, Billy? You appreciate you coming in.
But what about that one 4-star restaurant that's on Michelin star restaurant that's on Spring Street?
Is it?
It goes by another name.
Is this still there?
That's not Magic City. It's still there. It is.
It is?
Talking about Cheetah?
Yeah. So what if it was Cheetah Thursdays?
This wouldn't be a conversation.
And they were selling lamb chops.
This wouldn't be.
Isn't Cheetah
famous
for the lamb
This
chops?
wouldn't be a conversation.
You know
if it was
what?
Cheetah Thursday.
You know what? Cheetah Thursday would happen for the Braves.
Okay.
Wouldn't happen for the NBA or the NFL.
It wouldn't for the Atlanta Hawks. we're still in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Because what you say is, because what I'm saying is,
What up, John?
If they're highlighting the wings, Magic City is a famous restaurant for their wings. You know what I'm saying?
Amongst what community? Not the what's the word they use?
Not the broader.
The broader
NBA
community.
Okay.
Lemon Lose ain't for the broader
No,
community.
yeah.
It's for a particular community.
Correct. Yeah.
No, that's what it boils down to,
That's
man.
what it boils down to.
We're good to entertain them.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Bring us your entertainment,
Correct.
but come through the back door and leave out the back
And let
door.
me say this.
But we can't let you letting them in, and you got to think about it. You know, in these are terms, the Atlanta Hawks is like a collaboration with Magic City Atlanta Hawks is like letting them in the front door.
Yeah, no, I definitely
We
agree.
cannot allow you to come in the front door.
But so let me
And
say
that's
this.
a problem.
Is the protest to not go to the game? Because this game also sold out because of this.
The reason it's
The
sold out,
reason it's sold
and it
out.
will be, and it was gonna be a gang of broader community in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to mention this is.
So
my
what's your protest now? Your protest is
Yeah.
gonna hurt them in terms of maybe concessions, but they
Correct.
already got the ticket money.
Correct. Because
Yeah, so y'all gonna go to the game.
that's what I
Yeah,
was
they already got
thinking
your
of.
money.
Gonna go to the game.
And one thing I really did hate about this, and I mean this in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
We are playing the Orlando Magic. There should be no way that somebody from the San Antonio Spurs is able to even complain about this.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
right.
this is a
What's his name? Cornette.
Yeah. Like the sheer fact that he was one of the main people to come out and protest of this, and we ain't even. If we was playing the Spurs, maybe I can understand why it's a problem to him. Maybe, but the sheer fact that we were playing the Magic, and the place is called Magic City, and it just don't make no sense to me. I
Fun
can't
was
even
intended
make it-
on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even be like I said. I wasn't offended by it, and on top of it, I understood it. I wanted to get tickets. I was actually we were talking about it.
We're talking about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna talk about how we're gonna do the podcast and still go to Magic Money.
Yeah. I don't.
That's for the experience.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people. You haven't heard a lot. I don't think that you've heard an overwhelming complaining about it.
Correct.
You've heard. I think. I know. I read Cornette's thing about the NBA.
Right, Sumo.
Is you what he's saying is like you're supporting the certain treatment of women. Is what he said. Cat just don't understand how the women are treated, do we? You don't understand how they treated, do they? 'Cause
Right.
they're treated pretty damn well.
Especially in that club.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Yeah, none of that. So, like you said, it's the broader NBA community that you don't hear from and that you don't see.
Until something like this need to happen.
That's
Exactly.
correct. Until something like this happens. That's correct.
Exactly.
That's correct.
Exactly what it was.
They said they wanted to give a raises a day of reflection.
And I'm gonna do this last thing on sports. Then we're gonna go to some celebration of some people. I was listening. I saw a clip. Jalen Rose today. Jalen Rose said, "Out of all sports, not the four major, all sports," he said, "the two sports that are predominantly black have a salary cap." Think about that. Football and basketball. He also said, out of all of the sports, these are the only two that has restrictions on when you can actually go into the league. He didn't just say, I mean, of course he was like hockey, baseball, but he went deeper. He said racing, golf, tennis, any sport.
Biggest sport of all, soccer.
No sports have a salary cap, nor do they have restrictions of when you can actually join it. But the two sports that's led mostly by black people have salary caps because they want to get as much as they can off of you for free before they have to pay you. And then there's a restriction on actually how much they can pay a certain number of you.
And not just a certain number of you, but the positions that you play. You know what I mean? And let's just be honest. How many white running backs are there? But what has been the most devalued position in football over the last few years?
Running back.
Running back. And and you got Christian McCaffrey and y'all boy from the Giants.
Yep.
What other white
That's
running
about
backs
it.
is it?
That's about it.
And yet they've undervalued that position, who takes some of the most brutal abuse than any other
position.
Any other position. That's interesting. I didn't hear Jalen say that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I heard that today, man. I was like, wow.
Interesting.
I just started typing in stuff. I was like, wow. And when he said NASCAR, I was like, damn. I mean, he went deep with it. Not just the major sports we know about. He was like, there's no other sport that has a salary cap.
Now, the reason for the salary cap, according to them, is to prevent one team from making a monopoly because they have the most money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a great correlation, but
if you didn't have that, how would it look?
How would it look?
Yeah.
If Jerry Jones, who has unlimited bank account, and said there's no check he wouldn't write to win another Super Bowl. If he really could,
what would stop him from signing everybody?
What would stop him from signing everybody for the biggest amount of money and
the whole team? The whole team would be broke.
Just for 1 year. I mean, they already bought the Super Bowl last time. They brought on Dion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would stop you from doing so if you got that kind of a bank account? Now, it doesn't guarantee it, as the Yankees saw.
The Yankees still see.
Yeah. But yet the Dodgers.
The Dodgers outspend.
But yet the Dodgers outspend everybody, and they back to back,
and they win.
You know what I mean? And you're gonna be hard pressed to beat them because they can continue to spend as much money as you want. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And they deferring their salaries. Like Shohei don't get paid till
That's crazy. He got a $600 million contract, and I don't think he get. I think it's like
retire.
Yeah, it's like 480 of it. He don't get to after he retires.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
And the new guy,
had to be a language barrier when they was doing those.
No, it makes sense.
No, the new.
You know how many baseball players I know that they collecting big checks right now?
That's what I'm saying. The new
they ain't played in 10 years. Marquise Grissom ain't played in years.
Yeah.
Still getting a check.
Well, I know Bobby Bonilla. I know he gets a check, but
fat checks.
Yeah.
$420 million after I finish playing.
The dude that they just signed, he signed a contract like that where it's all backloaded. They signed him like he had a big signing bonus, but the rest of his money is backloaded so that they can sign him under and sign more players.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what the outfield. He play outfield, but they just signed the biggest, whoever the biggest free agent on the market was. They signed him to the same type of contract.
Oh, I know you're talking about the dude from the. Did he play for the Mets?
No, I think I want to say he came from America. I can't remember. I'll look it up, but yeah, they signed him backloaded. So like, that's the way to do it so that they can still sign people. But like you said, it's no salary cap.
Well, I mean, and they did
whatever they want to.
Patrick Mahomes his contract is kind of like that too.
Correct.
Backloaded.
Yeah,
his kind that allows them to continue to sign players.
Yeah,
to keep everything going, keep the ship moving. So but it's interesting though. You know what I mean? It's interesting because you got to figure out how much of that is this and how much of it is that. But I know you don't want. I agree that you don't want. The NBA. You don't want them teams being able to just.
Because I thought it
sign how many people they want to without no cap because it may not be fair.
Yeah, I thought it started back in San Francisco when they had Joe Montana and Steve Young. Mm-hmm. I thought that's when the kind of what pushed towards the salary cap because they had two major quarterbacks at high money. When right now you can't usually have two quarterbacks like that.
Steve Young went to the different league.
He went to the
USFL. Yeah, but when he came to San Francisco, he paid. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Him and Joe Montana was out there at the same time.
Correct, but I'm saying I think, like you said, the difference is it may have been like a Aaron Rodgers type situation.
It was. Joe was on the way out. Steve was a new guy.
Yeah, so they was probably paying like year to year. You know what I'm saying? And then they finally was like,
Yeah, you could. Yeah, because both of them was paid pretty good, for standards back in those days, or whatever. All
Hey,
right, so
before we move on to you got
Yeah,
that was all
go
the
ahead,
hot
go ahead.
topics, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that thing we talked about, the man with the stars. Go ahead, you can go ahead with that right now. 'Cause there's a break between sports and what we're going to do.
Okay,
next.
what I
Go
was
ahead.
saying. I just wanted to get into real quick the number one. I want to shout out to Portsmouth Coffee Talk. Mr. Overton over there, my uncle invited me tonight to be on podcast Portsmouth, Virginia, for all my VA people. I was honored to be on the Portsmouth Coffee Talk platform today and talk about some of these worldly things, but worldwide things. But it was just dope. So I just want to shout out Mr. Overton and Portsmouth Coffee Talk for all my Virginia folks, but all my family already on anyway, because
Good stuff.
all my mom, all the aunts have been on the show, my uncle, what have you. But I also want to talk about real quick the how about the official umpire my first game tournament. I'm gonna read that back in a minute, Sumo. I want to talk about Jasmine Crockett real quick.
Okay.
And the fact that, she lost her race for a Senate seat, and the corruption of the government and how it went about blocking votes, how, and I just learned this part on Portsmouth Coffee Talk with an attorney that my uncle brought on, the fact that all the counties in Dallas are, how you're supposed to have a unified voting system, but all the counties in Dallas can do their own voting system, right? In terms of when it opens up, when the polls close, da-da-da-da.
Okay.
So Dallas County, which is the second largest county in Texas of black people, they changed their rules to say, because in all the other counties, on the day of the election, you can go to any poll.
Okay.
You don't have to go to yours.
Right.
You can go to any poll in the county and not your specific poll on the day of the election.
Okay.
Well, Dallas County changed that on the day of the election.
And made so that they had to go to their
So when
own.
so you had to go to your own polling center as opposed to any other one in the county.
And they changed it on the day
The
of.
day of the election.
Wow. which
which prevented people. So then people had to try to scramble because people plan their election. Everybody,
Right.
you got to take off work. Everybody don't pay you for that. Most of them don't pay you to take off.
Wow.
A babysitter, all kinds of different things that you may not get a chance to vote. But they changed it the day of, so people had no knowledge, and they went to these polling booths. So just imagine, and then they cut off saying that anybody that has not voted by 7 p.m. could not vote, even if you were in line.
What?
Even if you were in line, you could not vote. Your vote did not count. So just imagine the number of people that. Now, how do you determine who voted before and after 7 o'clock? You know what I mean? At what time were they in line? It's all kinds of BS that they just pulled off to block this woman from a chance of winning this election. Now,
Damn.
let's fast forward that to Project 2025, right? Like I said on Portia Coffee Talk a few minutes ago, I said if this was the West Coast offense, they're running it to perfection. They're running this offense to perfection. I'm talking about they checking all their check downs. You know what I mean? They looking off receivers and voting polls. Hey, they running this West Coast offense to perfection.
Wow.
And it's doing it right in our faces. But the way they just blocked this, the way they just affected her election. Now, I say all that, however, I won't give us a free pass, right? Early voting is one. But let me just run off the numbers real quick. Dallas County has 163,379 people that actually voted. Black people. that voted. Dallas County has 500,000 black people. 163,379 voted out of 500,000 black people. Harris County, the biggest black county in Texas, they had 189,936 black votes.
How many was?
1 million. 1 million. Now, they may have cut the elections off. They may have done all the other stuff. It didn't stop 800. They didn't cut off 850,000 people. 1 million black people in Harris County. 189,000 voted. Fort Bend County, the third biggest, 103,000 people voted out of 400,000 black residents.
Yeah.
So, although Project 25 and although there's a lot of corruption, although all that stuff,
A lot of it's just us.
bruh, we
doing it.
did not show
A
up.
lot of it is just us.
Out of all the people that voted, you talking about 400,000 people of the black, just those three counties,
Yeah.
400,000 people. And the sad part about this is these votes I read out of black people, records. All record voting. So they were so happy that they came out in record numbers. These are records. These are record numbers.
Still, and
Yet 163,000 out of 500,000?
Yeah.
That's 337,000 people that didn't vote. Now, 189,000 out of 1 million?
Yeah.
You talking about 811,000 people.
Yeah.
Now go look at how many votes she lost by.
Yeah, not that many.
Go look at how many she lost by.
Didn't lose by that many.
Come on, man. Come on. That's why I said our people, man. We gotta wake the devil up. Wake up, man. What we doing?
Looking for an
like you
excuse.
said, not even that. Like you said,
They blocking us.
The local government is where you affect change. The senators and House of Representative people listen to you. Like, I reached out to my House of Representative member, and he's Hank Johnson is on the task. This man is old, and he's still on the task. Every time I've reached out to him, he's responded immediately. Like within 24 to 48 hours, his office has got back to me immediately. So when people say you think locally, this is local. Like you said, but this is what I will say. I think a lot of these voters are, and how you win, and this is how I feel like Barack Obama won. You have to galvanize the youth. Like, you gotta, like, at this point, I feel like she should have been on Castanet.
Hey, Dwayne, let me tell you, not to cut you off, but let me just tell you this. The youth, Texas Southern, had a rally, and they walked from Texas Southern to the voting polls. Some of the youth are moving.
I was going to say, the youth is the one that's voting.
Stubborn black folks who are, all right, now, Sumo, my brother Sumo, love you to death, but this is what Sumo just said. He said, wait a minute, where is it at, Sumo? I just want to read this. Bro, let's face it, if we do not believe in a system that pulls all kinds of stunts, even we do show up in mass numbers. Now, there's a lot of truth to it. However, that's the mentality of people. It ain't real. They're gonna pull these stunts. You're right. They are, because they know how limited we are.
It's easier to pull it.
It's easier to pull it, bro. If just half, of the people actually still voted, say screw it. Yeah. I know it might be some stunts. Yeah. I know it might be such and such. I know this, but I'm going this time.
Correct.
And let's all go this time, bro. 1 million.
Yeah.
1 million. 189,000 out of 1 million.
We're gonna be able to hide all that.
Come on, man.
Some of it you probably could have.
Come on, man. And you can did early voting. You could have did early voting. You don't have to wait till the day of.
That's crazy.
So we'll never know our full power until we utilize it. We won't utilize it. Correct. You could probably get 189,000 people to protest some of the most irrelevant BS. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But we won't protest. Correct. You know, we won't fight for this, man. I'm just saying, the plan is in place, and we got to stop hiding behind. I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? I get it, and I said this earlier. I get if you don't believe in the presidential race. I get it.
Correct.
I get it. You know what I mean? If you said, man, I don't believe in the presidential race, I get it. I plead with you, then vote for everything else other than that.
Yeah.
But don't skip your local elections.
Correct.
You think globally, you vote locally. You know what I mean? We say our children not getting taught. We say that the education system is horrible. We say all the city schools get. How many? Who's on your board of education?
Right. Who are you voting for?
Who did you vote for on the board of education? Who did you demand? You know what I mean? But we won't even vote for our board of education. We skip all these elections thinking, oh, that's a small thing. But then we say, well, I'm gonna skip the small things. I don't have time for that. But I'm not gonna vote for the presidential thing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so when are you gonna participate?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We just keep running from it, man, and then sit back and complain while they're doing just the opposite. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're doing just the opposite. So our voices are still strong if we use them. You know what I mean? I was saying earlier, I said, there's people that, how you think about the number of black people I just named. They were talking about how Jackson, Mississippi got the most black people. You know what I mean? You think about Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, all the black people here, but yet they're all red states. Because y'all won't vote.
Y'all won't try, yeah.
You won't vote.
Yeah.
I said earlier tonight, I said, man, some people in Mississippi and certain parts of Alabama, man, sometimes when I talk, you feel like you want to tap them on the shoulder and say, man, you do know we free now, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, you know we free. We won. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Because they still put their head down with white folk and all this BS, man. Mm-hmm. It's like, come on, man, I'm just saying. Saying.
I definitely agree. Like I said, the voting is getting down the hand.
Staggering.
Because it almost makes you feel like you said at this point, are these people real? Are these real people they're talking about? Like, these numbers can't be like this. Because like you said, that 100,000 to a million.
Bruh, these are the numbers, man.
These are the numbers.
These are the numbers, man.
Yeah, that's
disappointing,
man.
It's extremely disappointing.
Man.
It's extremely disappointing.
Damn. 180.
And we, you know what I mean? But, you know, again, we make it easier for them to manipulate things when we do very little on our end.
Correct. 100% agree. I think we fall, like you said, we fall in line, we fall into the playbook every time. And we can't, it's like you said, how can you complain when you don't try? You can't complain because you don't even try. Like you said, just admit, this is how I look at it. If there was 1 million people that did, let's just say half of that million, which is 500,000, was at the polls that day, you think that, like you said, you think that fraud would have went on like that?
Can't hide all
that junk would have been a riot. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my point.
If y'all really would have showed up,
here's my point.
If even a half of the 800,000 that didn't show up actually went to the polls day of, and they pulled what they pulled, it'd have been a riot. And
it'd been a lot harder to hide it. It'd been a lot harder to hide it.
Yeah. So that's all I say about that.
A lot easier to steal 3 when you're trying to steal 10. It's a lot. It's a lot. Pockets ain't big enough.
Right.
Come on. And you would at least probably got this lady to a runoff. You know what I'm saying?
At worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
She
should have been in a runoff.
Worst case scenario.
Because they said she was polling high early in the early voting. That's how I look at it. Like, y'all really couldn't have showed up because she was polling high in the early voting. So can
you imagine them of their folks high-fiving each other in the White House right now? Mm-hmm. We got her. Right. We got her. You know what I mean? They don't care nothing about this guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this guy's they don't care nothing about him. Mm-hmm. They care nothing about him. They wanted her. We can't let her get no Senate seat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Yeah. We can't do that. Cool. That's too close. And that's Texas?
Yeah.
That's too close to power right there. Correct. We can't do that. Mm-hmm. They made sure. Yeah. They changed voting laws the day of the election.
On the day of? Yeah. Hey, man.
Bruh.
Right in front of your face.
Because they know those 2 counties, if they come in, that's dangerous. That's like just imagine the city of Atlanta.
Correct.
They
It's not
stopped the
showing up.
voting
Yeah.
for the city of Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Decatur.
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
DeKalb County. Come on, man. You know what I mean? This is what elections change.
Riot. We would have definitely rioted in Atlanta because this is a black, like you said,
That's
this is
crazy, bro.
black movement. But I think, like you said, we failed to show up, man. We failed to show up, especially for somebody strong like Jasmine.
Frank
That's
said,
what
you do realize that they finally voted to outlaw slavery in Mississippi in 2013. I covered my remarks as keynote speaker for BHM in Kandahar, 2013.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Outlaw slavery in Mississippi in 2013. Hey, listen, that's 2013.
Hey, bro, you realize that wasn't long ago?
2013. And you had to have a law to outlaw it. It's insane, man. It's insane, man. But anyway, I just had to go over them numbers, JT. That junk done bothered me so much I couldn't wait to talk about it tonight. That junk done bugged me out, man. When I was ready to look up these numbers, I was like, what?
That's crazy.
It's our people though, man. I just wish we would take the junk seriously. Like I said, if you don't vote for anything else, vote for your local elections.
Yeah.
Vote for your local elections. If you don't vote for nothing else, man,
Okay.
make sure, and all black people should know who's on their city council.
Correct.
You know what I mean? They should know that. They should know who's on their board of education.
So let me ask you this, and I want you to be honest. All right, in the black media space that we're in now, right? The things that to me move the needle are your podcasts, your talk shows. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if she went on The View or anything like that, but you know. Your nightcaps, your Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith was talking junk about her, so now it's like you can't have her on your platform to campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I kind of look at it is like, let's be solution based. Like when these people, even or the people who have made it to the nominations as is, the black people. Mm-hmm. We need to get them on platforms that get them, seen. Because how I look at it is Mondani from New York. Like when he figured out how to get the people, they showed up and showed out. And I mean, and though New York is just a state, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Nightcap, Joe Budden's, like I said, Stephen A. Smith, these platforms that these people have, we need to, instead of just being a talking head, have these people on here so you can learn some stuff and you can give it to the people who watch you. You know what I'm saying? Like they already just making up topics every day. You know what I'm saying? We need to start giving our black people who are trying to affect change the platforms for the people to see them. And even if it's for 5 to 10 minutes on that platform, give them the platform to actually be seen, because we only have so many spaces. Like, we don't have that many media spaces. We don't control that many media spaces. So, like, I think those spaces that we do control, like I said, your Joe Buttons, your Shannon's, your Stephen A's, your Gil's Arenas. Like, man, let's just have these people on, even if it's for 5 minutes. Because these people are human, too, so it ain't like they probably can't talk. Chop. But
let me say as an answer to your question.
Go for it.
I would find it hard to believe that, we're in Georgia, right? I would find it hard to believe that the people in Texas, the black people in Texas, needed Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith to know who Jasmine Crockett was and how much campaigning she's done in Texas.
That's where I was going to go.
I would find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
They didn't know who the guy who won was until he went on that Stephen Colbert show, and he jumped up in the polls after that particular show because why? It introduced him to
a wider audience,
an option.
Yeah. Other than her. Yeah.
Other than her.
Gotcha.
They didn't know who he was.
Correct.
Oh, they knew who she was.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, there's still a lot of narrow-minded men,
correct,
who don't care to vote for women.
Right.
Correct.
Even though she is
Still
more
got that out
intelligent
there.
than just about every other person in D.C.
Correct.
And definitely more intelligent than anybody in the White House.
Correct.
I mean, anybody in the White House.
Still got that
She's
out
more intelligent than any of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I would find it hard to believe they weren't aware. You know what I mean? The problem is simply, like I said earlier, they didn't even go out. If 189,000 people, black people,
New.
is a record voting number in Harris County, 189,000 is a record number, and you have 1 million black people, and 189,000 is a record, Dwayne,
That's
it ain't about being on this podcast, brother.
Yeah.
It's not about that at that point. It's about the fact that you all just don't get it.
Yeah.
And some of you just are still living in the yes sir, no sir world.
Yeah, correct.
I get what you're saying, Dwayne, but as he said with that, I was thinking, some of the spaces, I don't think they could have a conversation with those people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know all of their intelligences. I don't. But I get what you're saying. The platforms that are out there for us that everybody is tuned into, we need to get somebody up there. What would interest me is if somebody did get on those platforms, is would people watch?
Yeah.
I would hope they would, but I just don't know if they would watch.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody looking at Shannon if he didn't have Cat Williams up there that time. Ever since then, anybody else he's had has he had any?
No.
Well, he's about talking about the nightcap, which is on 3-4 days a week, and they getting 200,000 people a night.
Has he had any
Politicians?
political figures, anything like that up there? Any?
Not that I'm
This
aware
all
of.
I'm saying, like, and I definitely agree with you, though. I think it's not people showing up. I'm not trying to. I'm just playing kind of devil's advocate. But I think her being on Stephen A. Smith would be dope. Like, I think something like that would go. Like, hey, he think he is political. You really political?
Based on the but hold on, based on the objective of the show.
Correct.
If the show is to try to denigrate her,
Correct.
you know what I mean, or to make her, because remember Stephen A. is the one who said, I like what she said, I like all this, I like all this, I just hate how she presents it.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now if you put her on the show and you put her in a position where she has to kind of go at you, now all you did was justify what he just said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to know what the objective of that show is.
Yeah.
If that show's objective is to bring out the other side of you, to let people feel more comfortable, you know what I mean? Then it's possible.
Yeah.
But we all know how stuff goes.
Stephen A. show wouldn't have been a good show.
And then
for us.
sound bites. You know what I mean? And then the sound bites it takes that they'll pull out of those different things. So, but again, we live here, and y'all know when the Senate elections was up, we got so freaking tired of the all the campaigning. You know what I mean? Because it was nonstop in your face, nonstop.
Yeah.
So trust and believe, Texas got the same thing.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got the same thing.
Yeah.
These folks make, and Aunt Green said it. I agree with you. Aunt said, where is it? Aunt, I just read it. It said a lot of people have become so comfortable with the way things are in their communities and life that change doesn't mean anything to them as long as they have a job, home, etc. Here lies the problem, Aunt. The people are very comfortable. I 100% agree with that. Viande said black people need to go. Need to go to Congress.com and read the bills that are being proposed and passed. Get the information. Reading is fundamental. Sumo, Jasmine Crockett needs to go to the school that will teach you how to have a poker face at the table and not be sitting at a table with a big joker stuck to your forehead. That's debatable.
Yeah.
That's debatable. You know what I mean? Because her position is not to have a poker face. Her position is to say, this is what it is. See it. See it for what it is. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a poker face. I want you to see, here's the hand over here, and they about to renege.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she gonna call out the renege.
Correct.
Jasmine gonna call the renege out.
Correct.
And folks don't like, and they don't want to give up the books.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I caught you reneging. You just played the doggone diamond. You know what I mean? You got a diamond in your hand. I caught you reneging.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Nah, which book was it then? You know what I mean? Which book? You find the book. And while she looking for the second book right there. And you just slip that book out. No, it ain't.
Shuffling everything.
No, it ain't. And they just drop all your cards. You know what I mean? That's what they doing to Jasmine.
Correct.
You know what I mean? She calling it out.
Yeah. And she was running for Senate because of the redistricting.
Sure.
So all, like I told people, man, and I definitely agree with you 100%, Lord, because how you explained it. Like you said, if we didn't get somebody like her to say stuff, do you think the person that you chose is? Because he's backed by
they ain't scared of him.
He backed by casino money. He got the Dallas Mavericks owner backing him. So you know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna be scared of him.
And she backed Trump. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Listen, man, it's all bad, man. It's all bad.
And number one fan said,
I'm not getting all the comments.
VP Harris was on Club Shay Shay. No, that was my mom said that. VP Harris was on, was from number one fan that he was on Club Shay Shay. Ola, I'll have to give you correct info. I watched this podcast. Texas Paul, who also gave the places her opponent visited that she did not. He ran up the numbers in those places. Gave the places her opponent visited. Yeah, no, he did hit areas that she did not. That's all that's true. But the numbers are still the numbers. You know what I'm saying? All that's true. She didn't go after, the Spanish vote, you know what I mean, like she should have, but we know all of them don't agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at Florida. Hey, they still don't. You know what I mean? And these, especially in these hotbed areas, some of them still do believe that, they not us. You know what I mean? Some believe it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's really what they saying. At least we ain't them.
Yeah, at least we ain't them.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, we knew that number one. I said it from you when you said "Hola." I knew it was. I knew it was just from the "Hola." All right, that's all I had on that, man. What you got, teasing?
1.8 out of 1 million. That's crazy.
Facts.
Damn, how many podcasts you been on? We're gonna okay, all right. All right, well, yeah. Wanted to give a celebration, man, to somebody that's in our of our community that we don't pay enough homage to, I don't think. And that's Mr. Byron Allen. A lot of people don't know that he actually owns the Weather Channel. But Byron Allen actually just purchased a 10.7 stake in the Stars Network. And you haven't heard anything about it. The thing is, this dude just goes along quietly, just building it. I don't know what he's building.
Right.
But I hope that whatever it is that he's building, it's going to help us as a whole. But of course, somebody in our community gonna say he don't talk right. He talk too white, so he can't be part of us. But I want to give shout out, a celebration to that guy, man. To purchase some of Stars, that's pretty big. We celebrate 50 Cent for doing his little Stars thing. This dude is actually purchasing part of Stars, and I think that should be celebrated for sure.
100%. Now, Byron, I've been doing it big for a long time. We highlighted him, a couple months back on some of the things that he's done and doing. And then they've even brought back his comedy show, he was doing a long time ago. I'm seeing it on, but what Byron Allen is doing and continue to do has been big. They've been trying to block him. He's been trying to buy networks for a long time, but that brother has been keep pushing. He's sued. So he's been fighting a good fight, man. He's been fighting a good fight, and they've done everything they can to block him, but he won't go. He ain't going away quietly. So I love it. Shout out to Byron Allen.
Sure, for sure.
Off topic, but starting this war with Iran is not just about diversion related to the Epstein files. It's also a diversion for whoever is capitalizing on higher oil prices as it relates to whoever has control of the oil being taken from Venezuela. Supply and demand, 100%, 100%, Viande. No, this is because I'm on my Facebook Live. They on my Facebook Live.
Okay. I'm looking at this thing.
Oh yeah. On my Facebook Live. I decided to go Facebook Live for a little bit. But yeah, you're right, Vianney. No argument there. It's definitely more Epstein, But most things are about. I've said on here 1,000 times, million times. If you want to find out what's going on, follow what? Follow the money. The money's gonna always lead you to what's really
right where you need to be.
To what's really going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sure, it's all about the money. It always has been. You know what I mean? But so is every war. But yeah, so I agree with you 100%, V. You follow that money. And again, to continue on to, stuff about the politics. Look at Nome, who replaced as the over the Homeland Security.
Oh,
after finding out that 143 million. Make sure that was clear. 143 million went to a company that was just started 8 days prior to. 143 million funneled to the company that just started 8 days ago, and she got. Now, all the murders in Minnesota didn't get relocated. I mean, all the children of ISIS being taken, the most deaths in the ISIS camps, in the history, that didn't get her fired. But $143 million making the news, not the $143 million. The $143 million making the news, getting caught up, is what got it. And I won't even say fired, because they keep saying she got fired. No, she didn't get fired. She got relocated, repositioned. You get $143 million to a company that was funded 8 days ago, and you just get relocated, repositioned. Come on, hey, man, what we doing, man? You can't make this up, man. And she just you don't get fired.
Yeah,
in the regular world, they call it embezzlement, and they lock you up ASAP.
Quick.
This woman just gets relocated, repositioned. You know what I mean? Everything's right with the world. So they're not mad about the money. They just mad that it got caught. Now we got to reposition you, relocate you, but you still got a job. Get out of town, man. Get out of town, man. But like we said before, with my boy's song, this is America. This is America.
Damn, really is.
Oh, boy.
It really is.
Shout out to Michael B. Jordan for painting such a beautiful picture of how vampires are so bloodthirsty. We never stop attempting drinking our blood. Still is my all-time favorite movie now. Sumo. Hilarious.
There was some more comments up there. I think I saw something about Reverend Jackson.
Let's see. From Nita, number one fan at Texas Paul, information from me. This is what did her in. Once she said that, they listened to the soundbite, not the entire interview. That was Frank. Also, her opponent went to the most popular church in Chicago well before he ran. He was a brilliant scholar. And the late, great Jesse Jackson said it years ago, we don't vote in the numbers we have. We participate in our own demise. There are more unregistered voters, unregistered black voters. Hello, they have been listening for a while. I just found one with the chat. That's my aunt. Yeah, I mean, all true. All true. And sad.
All right, since she said something about Jesse Jackson, Jesse Jackson Jr. rebukes Presidents Obama, Clinton, and Biden for not truly knowing his father during the memorial service.
Not knowing them?
Yeah. He said that they don't really know him. He said during his father's memorial service, he offered a sharp rebuke to the tributes given by the former Democratic presidents Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden, noting that the trio shared one thing in common, but they didn't. The one thing they shared in common was that they didn't really know his father. He said, yesterday I listened for several hours of 3 United States presidents who do not know Jesse Jackson. The Reverend son called out the idea that his father's life wasn't defined by the political order, but by a commitment to those who are marginalized. Obama reportedly took aim at President Trump during his speech, saying that every day we wake up to some new assault on our democratic institutions. Biden told mourners that Reverend Jesse Jackson was a lot smarter than most of you, and then it was a pointed remark at him having his little lapse or whatever, when he was having his problems. Bill Clinton called Jackson a friend and recalled a conversation with the Reverend during his impeachment. Now, I do remember Jesse Jr., a day after he passed, was saying that he didn't want politics in his dad's funeral. How many funerals did he have? How many did he have?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was about 3 or 4 different places or something like that. Yeah. 3 or 4 places, something like that. But I wonder, do you think that he's grabbing a moment to grab a spotlight, or do you think that he is spot on with this by saying, I don't think they went there asking to speak. Evidently, they was asked to speak at a funeral. Would you think
Probably
that?
so.
So do you think that he's kind of like grabbing at something that shouldn't be grabbed at? Reaching for something?
Probably so. Do they know him? Probably not like that anyway. You know what I mean? I'm sure they've had many a moment with him. One moment I think will live forever is the night Barack Obama was elected president for the first time, to see Jesse Jackson out there with real tears. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To me, whether I know him in depth or not, the impact, and I think Jesse was not just crying because the moment of finally seeing it, a black president, but the moment of what he had personally been through. You know what I mean?
Right.
Running for that office, knowing he wasn't really going to win, but just the impact that would make on people, and where he went, where he's come from the marches and all that stuff, to finally see that moment. You know what I mean? I think those things should be highlighted way more than come and say, oh, they didn't really know my dad. You know what I mean? Jesse's impact was, Biden been around forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he probably, but I don't think that should been, I don't really see the relevance of him bringing it up. I'm sure his son is our age.
40 or 50.
He's been around a while. You know what I mean? He's had his own legal issues, and you know what I'm saying.
Been on that stuff a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's why I like.
No, because that's how I look at something like that. Like you
Microphone.
said. Oh no, I'm saying that's how I look at something like that. Is at the end of the day, did you know your dad? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, to say, because like you said, to be able to pan to a Jesse Jackson in a moment of that, and like you said, when Obama is getting elected, obviously, if they didn't have conversations before, they had conversations after that. You know what I'm saying?
He was a part of the campaign. He helped during the whole campaign.
Right, so that's what I was saying. Like, definitely, if you feel like they shouldn't politicize it, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying that the reality of it is the two. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he's just trying to grab headlines. Really.
Frank says he could have had that conversation with them in private instead of drawing attention to this. Nothing really to be gained. Correct, Frank. That's what I'm saying. What's the game? What was?
Yeah.
That's not really. I don't think that was the moment before. I think let's celebrate the accomplishments of your father. I mean, not bring any negativity towards it, or try to find a way to bring negativity against. So.
All right, so this thing's kind of rolling right through the subjects here, since just finished talking about Jesse's funeral, and President Obama was there. I saw a post. I made the post today, put the picture up. I'm gonna tell you what the picture said. But when I first saw it, the picture says, "So Michelle, why weren't you at Jesse Jackson's memorial service?" Mm. So when I saw that, the first thing I thought of is, why do we put expectations on celebrities and entertainers to do things that we probably wouldn't do? I'm sure there's a lot of funerals that people that us as that and we just decided not to go. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So made me think of that. So I made a post saying, do celebrities and entertainers have a duty to live in a way that their fans or community expect? If you think yes, why should they? If you think no, why not? And I said, take a look at the picture, for example, because this was posted. I don't even know who it was that posted. It was one of those people that I'm not friends with it, but it just pop in your algorithm type of deal, and you can become a friend or a follower or whatever. And it had the thing about, so Michelle, why weren't you at Jesse Jackson Memorial Service? And it had a picture of Obama, Biden, and Clinton all sitting there together. Mm-hmm. And I posted the picture, and I was like, why do some people feel like Michelle should have been there? What's really the issue with her not being there? Is it about expectations, respect, influence, or something else? Now, got a lot of comments. But this thing is bringing up 2 points for me. One in regards to the actual picture talking about Michelle Obama type of deal. But the other is, evidently nobody read my post because all they did was talk about Michelle Obama. Mm-hmm. They saw the picture, and that's all they did was talk about was Michelle Obama. Mm-hmm. They didn't talk about entertainers or anybody else. I even commented on somebody's. I was like, folks got on LeBron James for not going to Kobe Bryant's funeral when he actually was there. He just wasn't on camera. But everybody got on his case because they said that he wasn't there. But if he wasn't there, isn't that his prerogative to not go if he didn't want to go?
Right.
So before we get to the Michelle, I'm going to read some of the comments, but I wanted to ask you, what do you think in regards to the entertainers and celebrities, the expectations that's put on them and their personal lives and decisions for their personal lives? Do you think it's too much from the community, as in the black community?
100%. I mean, we've always put expectations on others, especially celebrities. I mean, no matter, and a lot of times it's very hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? Because, but yeah, we've always done that. Put expectations on celebrities. They should do this, they should do that, but you sit at home, chilling when people do other things.
The best comment I saw, this wasn't on mine, it was on the one that I took the picture from. Somebody said, "Did you go?" I was like, whoa. How you gonna put it on somebody else to go and you didn't go yourself?
Right.
Even if you went yourself, how can you put it on somebody else anyway? But since everybody did go with the Michelle Obama thing, I'm gonna read some of the comments. Some people don't like funerals, but will go only if it's someone close to them. Oh my God. You remember when we had the one guy that I know call in? He's a Trumpster, black dude. Mm-hmm. This was his comment. Because she's jealous of former President Obama, just like Aisha is jealous of Steph Curry.
Oh, my goodness. Jealous, huh?
I don't know if Shaka is looking at this or not, but you're a whole nother topic. You're becoming a topic that I'm gonna have to put out here soon. I don't know about me and you still being following each other on social media. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep doing it with this guy. But anyway, expectations can be distracting. When we focus too much on what others should be doing, we neglect what we are called to do. It's easier to monitor someone else's role than to walk in your own purpose or address our stuff. Or it's easier to monitor someone else's role than to walk in our own purpose or address our stuff. Just saying, like, for real. Who even had enough time to look and post attention to all of that anyway? A lot of people saying that her mother passed away, so it probably was a hard time for her, that type of thing. A lot of people said it's none of our business. why she didn't go. Some people said she was with me getting the nails done. Vic said maybe she's still hot about the hot mic situation. Oh, he was talking shit about her boo, and it was caught on a hot mic on Fox News. Talking about Jesse. Still think she should have been no matter what, unless she was under the weather or something, just saying. So Vic actually thinks she should have been there. Because she was minding her own business. Did you know that Jesse had multiple services because Michelle Obama and Santita Jackson are close friends? Michelle attended a private ceremony. Besides that, it's really not anybody's business why she did or did not go. And that's my thing. It's not anybody's business if what some of these celebrities and entertainers do, in their private lives. And I hope one day we will be able to get off of that a little bit and let these folks live. They're already giving us a lot by entertaining us, and now you want them to give us their private life
private
also.
time as well.
Yeah, want us to give.
My aunt said something similar that I was thinking. She said Michelle's no longer doing what folks expect, only what she wants. Everyone doesn't like funerals. Everyone takes. My mom said everybody takes death differently. Both true statements. But I was on the thought process of Michelle's at a point. Hey, listen, I gave y'all 8 years. 8 years of my life. I shared everything about me and my children with the world.
All of it.
You know what I mean? I don't have to do that anymore. I'm no longer your first lady. I'm former first lady. And now I'm going to live how I want to live. And you're not going to dictate to me what's right, wrong, or indifferent. Exactly. Respect, Michelle. If you didn't want to go.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't go.
Hey, you know what I mean? And somebody made the comment she went to a private funeral. And if she did, they would never want it. That's not going to make the news.
That means they wanted it private.
Yeah. But that's not a story.
Right. There you go.
It's not a story. You know what I mean? But I just hate when our people take stuff like that and run with it with all negativity.
And
you know what I mean?
I didn't see the one post that somebody said that we have to watch how these people will put these things out about our community just to get us distracted. But being that I took this off of somebody that was in our community, I was thinking, what does it say about the people that actually will grab a hold of this stuff and push it, in the negative light? Because the way they posted it was, I think it was, I can't remember if it was a he or she, to be honest with you, but they posted it as if they was like, they were for real. They was trying to figure out why she wasn't there.
And upset about it.
Yeah.
Like they had some invested interest in it.
Yeah.
I hate you missed it, B. It's been a good one tonight, brother. B said, I'm sorry I'm late. Was out of town. Yeah, it's been a good one tonight, man. Hope you give it a chance to go back and watch it. Aunt Green said, not everyone wants to attend funerals, and some people it's harder to attend than others. Ms. Obama has said that she gave the country 8 years of her life when she had to attend. Okay, we think the same thing. She had to attend things that she didn't really want to attend. So now she chooses her appearances. Fact, Aunt. Facts, Aunt.
Who's the one that's right. Go to the All-Star game. Have a good time like that. You ain't got to do all this other
Frank
stuff.
said, believe it or not, she does not care what you think. Do you quit expecting people to do what you want them to? You go to the funeral and keep it moving. Yeah, hey, facts. And she had the right. That's her right to not have to. You know what I mean? It's like, again, stop expecting people to do what you want them to do.
No, I'm so glad. I wish Barack would stop showing up or show up differently. I don't know, something else. This is my last topic, man. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its nominees for 2026 induction, featuring first-time ever candidates: Mariah Carey, Eric B. and Rakim, Kool and the Gang, Lenny Kravitz, Sade, Wu-Tang Clan, Mary J. Blige, A Tribe Called Quest, and I don't see it up here, but also New Edition. Well,
these are the candidates?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, y'all remember the group Kiss? Gene Simmons, the lead dude.
Uh-oh. Beyonce said, put them expectations on your baby mama, baby daddy. Yeah, that's hilarious, V.
That's what it need to be. That's exactly what it needs to be.
That's hilarious, V.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just read that. That just made me laugh. I had to read that one.
All right, Gene Simmons from the group Kiss
Yes, right.
says rap doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. Wait, it gets better. I don't come from the ghetto. It's not my music. I don't come from the ghetto. It doesn't speak my language. And as I said in print many times, hip hop does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, nor does opera or symphony orchestras. Now he came back looking to reclaim the term ghetto. He said, let's cut to the chase. The word ghetto, it originated with the Jews. It was borrowed by African Americans in particular and respectfully, but not in a bad way.
Wow.
The thing with this whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I don't think people get that the pioneers of rock and roll were black people.
They don't get it.
Couple of names.
They don't want to get it.
Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Fats Domino, and Sister Rosetta Tharpe. And the DJ Alan Freed is credited with popularizing the term in the early 1950s. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think that with what is supposedly rock and roll right now, that rap music or R&B singer should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
100%. 100%, because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has, basically has become a music hall of. It's really a music hall of fame.
Exactly.
It just has the title Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now whether. Now I don't know, and I would have to look that up. The origins of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like who was behind it, where like I don't know.
Why did they start the Rock
original
and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
If it was a rock
Yeah.
and roll
Yeah. I don't know
group of people.
that history. If anybody knows that history, please.
I never thought of it that way. Neither.
We started with that, V. That was one of the early topics. You was about Magic City. Yeah, we hit that one early, brother. Ant Green said we should read history and find out who started rock and roll, not whites. Yes, facts. But I don't know about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame though.
Right. If that was a rock and roll led.
Yeah.
Yes,
So it was a long time before we
started.
got what I mean, and it wasn't even a rap category for a long time. So but you know how people are, man. You know what I mean? They, listen, man. We took football from them. We took basketball from them. You know what I mean? We had the nerve to take tennis from them. We got, hey, they like, something got to stop.
Right.
They can't keep taking all of our stuff.
So we gonna keep out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Because we know if somebody says the word ghetto, what they're implying.
Hey, man.
There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts, there's no maybe he meant. No, we knew what he was implying. You know what I mean? But, it's similar to what we talked about, V, about the Magic City thing. Hold on. You can entertain us, but you got to come through the back door and you got to leave through the back door. You can't actually be invited. Right. You can't actually walk through the front door. You know what I mean? It's the same scenario as this right here. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Wait a minute. We're gonna be members? We're gonna be
right.
My statue might be beside yours.
Right. Y'all gonna be beside Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something about Ice Cube. He's like Ice Cube is pretty. What did he say? Ice Cube is a pretty smart guy. Me and him went back and forth for a long time, but he really, and how much? When I think about Kiss, the group, how much love did he get from black folks?
Frank said they still got pickleball.
Not long. Not long.
He's there for now.
Hey, I was talking to Harvey the other day. He was like, "Man, that pickleball is where we need." He said, "Where we need to be." That's what he said.
V said lacrosse is next. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, lacrosse we just don't have that many out
remember,
there.
who one of the greatest lacrosse players ever?
That's right, Jim Brown.
And there's a whole bunch of black athletes back there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, they don't want that.
You know,
Y'all boy go play football. Y'all go run track. Go do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't come on as a cross, man. But no, I think that's. I was gonna say I don't know who started the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know what organization, whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, I think it's insane. And they definitely rap music should be a part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame without a shadow of a doubt. And Frank said, if Sade don't get in this time, it's gonna be trouble. I'm with you, Frank. Sade should definitely be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know what they talking about.
and it's just like I was listening to
Who been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Anybody been there?
Terry. What is it? Terry Lewis from
In Vogue?
no.
Terry Lewis and the guy Terry?
Yeah, the producing team.
Yeah.
He was talking
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
They was talking about pop music and how when pop was first started, it was pop for popular. But these other people, I was listening to the Breakfast Club. He said these other people, Charlamagne said white people. He said, well, yeah, they needed their own thing. So they made pop music to theirs. And compared to where they do it in London, it's no R&B charts or hip hop or rap charts, or it's just music. If your music meets it, it goes up the charts, no matter what genre it is. It could be country, it could be rap, doesn't matter. It's all on one chart. Compared to over here, everything is separate because those people want their piece of the pie. And they make their piece of the pie seem more valuable than ours. Because pop music supposedly is like the top joint right now. That's the top stuff right now.
Right.
So they make their piece a little bit more valuable than ours. That's where it is. But you actually, you know what? Let's invade the Rock and Roll
He
Hall
said
of
he wants to
Fame.
go to Cleveland.
Let's invade it. Vote.rockhall.com. Go in there and vote for everything black. Everything you see black, vote for it. Everything. Let's walk right through the front door. They ain't gonna make us come through the side door, low. We're going through the front. The broader community can't stop this.
I was in Cleveland one time. I was going to try to go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just didn't. It was something going on there. It was closed. Some part of it, I didn't get a chance to go. But I definitely, I'm interested.
Like I said, it's hard to just make a trip to Cleveland on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I got to be there for something else.
Lot of truth. Lot of truth to that.
I got to be there for something else to then go through. But
dang.
just on purpose.
Hey, Ant Green, I just got to tell you, man, I just read Frank's comment and realized what he said. He said, Ant Green is reading with a big question mark beside it. Said, wow. Hey, Frank relentless, man.
Hey, bro.
I tell you, when he wakes up from a nap, boy, he is dangerous. Hey, when he wake up from a nap, boy, he dangerous, boy.
Fresh and gangster.
What up, John V? They still mad because they found out country music came from blues music. Oh yeah. That's why they had to fit with Beyonce. When she did a country out, they were like, how dare she? It was like, wait a minute.
Couldn't stand it.
Do y'all know where this derived from?
Couldn't stand it.
They couldn't stand
Couldn't stand it. And killed it.
Boy, folks, all right, trip.
She killed it.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was started by Ahmet Ertegun, co-founder of Atlantic Records in 1983. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. I want to look into that a little more.
Yeah. Atlantic Records was
Right. That's why that's
multidimensional.
it's interesting. Oh, 1983? I thought it was
But who-
longer than that.
But who were the first black? I know the rapper was. I wonder who was the first black artist inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and how long was it open before? You know what I mean? You got to figure out whether or not how much they
Right. How did
command
that
it
person
as
end up?
theirs.
Probably gonna be somebody like, Prince Michael. No. That's a good one though.
Maybe like when did Little Richard? Little Richard had to wait a while. James Brown, it's interesting. Interesting. Black Man won Country Music Album of the Year. How about that?
Man, we so dope.
Shabuzi.
Chuck Berry.
Interesting. Chuck Berry was?
1986. As part of the inaugural class. He was listed first alphabetically and was introduced by Keith Richards at the ceremony in New York City. He was the first one he was the first name.
So what we talking about then? What do you?
He's
What?
the first name, dude, whatever his damn name is from Kiss. How the hell you?
Yeah, what you talking about?
He was the first name ever inducted. That's
Tell Scrappy that we're going to get him next week. Yeah, that's what we talking about, man. But I guess they figured Chuck Berry was actually rock and roll and not rap. You know what I mean? But again, I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has grown since then, and they understand it's about the music. And
I think Dr. Dre said we probably wasn't a part of the rock, but we showed enough as a part of the roll.
Man,
as in hip hop. He said we're part of that part. You can keep the rock part.
Go and vote for Sade. Oh yeah, go vote for Sade for sure. Sade should be on. Chuck Berry with the first, yeah. Sade should be in there, man. I agree with you. And she still had one of the baddest bands in the history of doggone. Man, you ain't been to a Sade concert, boy. You've missed a treat.
I like
Sheesh.
Sade, but I can't go to a Sade concert.
What?
A little too
Bruh.
melancholy for me. I don't know.
Bruh. That band of hers, man. That band's so nice, man. All female. Hey, man, that band's so nice, man. Yeah. I was thoroughly impressed.
I'm gonna have to wait for the Netflix special.
You missed the show, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna have to wait on that one. But, who knows? Maybe I will. But there have been other shows I said I ain't want to go to and found myself, jamming. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it happens. It happens. What you got, man? Top 5. You got something figured out yet? Nope.
Hey, put me on blast, huh?
Right.
I know we're taking a break to go to 5, but let's see here. Should they could just stand there and not sing? Yeah, man. Hey, man. She sat on the edge of the stage. The concert I went to, boy. I was in the front row, man. Hey, man. She did her thing, boy. Sade was a bad woman, man. I'm telling you, man. That Sade, boy. Yeah. She all right there. Hey, okay. Sade is a bad MF. Shut your mouth. Tell him, V. Sade a bad girl, man. I don't know. What? And that band, I'm telling you, that band was phenomenal, man.
Oh, I saw y'all got a running back. I got the boy to Carolina, huh?
Yeah.
Rico Dowdell. That Carolina messed up with that one.
So give me your top 5 bands. Musical bands. Group or not. When you think of a band in a group, give me your top 5 bands in a musical group. Yeah. Yeah, they go a challenge, y'all. They go a challenge. In 1986, Chuck Berry, Ray Charles, Sam Cooke, Fats Domino, and Lil Richard. So again, I say, what he talking about? What they dude talking about?
I don't get it.
Well, I guess because he don't like rap music because they ghetto.
Right, and he's not from the ghetto.
That's what it is. Kiss. Say a lot about yourself. Not surprising though,
Not at all.
but it says a lot about who you are. A lot about who you are.
Wow.
Aretha Franklin was the first black female. I love it. What year was that? If it opened up and you said 83, 86 when it opened up? Okay.
Yeah, they thought of it in '83, and the first time they had it first.
That's definitely one on my list there, V. Dwayne, you ready?
Yeah.
You sure? Because we heard you over there.
No.
Go ahead, we ready for you.
Oh, what was the top 5?
I told you.
Top 5 bands. Top 5 bands in a group.
Oh, okay, bands
Or
in
just
the
band. Shit.
group. Okay,
Yeah. Right.
okay, I'm ready. Number 5 will go Mint Condition.
Okay.
Number 4, Tony. Number 3, Roots bands. Frankie Baby Maze.
Boom. Boy, gotta have them in the group.
Number 2. What's going? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Jagged. They disappoint me just so much. I'm not even gonna do them. But I'll do Drew Hill.
Drew Hill.
And that was number 2. And then number 1, Jodeci.
Jodeci was up. They had a band?
Well, no. You said, I thought you said groups.
No, I said top 5 bands.
Okay.
In a group.
And in a group.
What up, Bo? Appreciate it, brother.
Gap Band.
Gap Band.
Outstanding.
Now you hit a home run.
Outstanding.
You lost me on a few though, but
Yeah.
now the Gap Band, you're 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. What you got, Tease? You still working on it?
I am, but I think. Oh yeah. All right, I think I can rock it. All right, we're gonna start off with the band by Puffy's thing.
Oh God, dog.
His reality show.
Okay.
Then I have to go with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I like it.
The Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens band. The BBQ band.
Okay.
I already got my number 1. I got to figure out a number 2. Parliament and Funkadelic.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the Revolution.
Then the Revolution.
Got to be number 1.
Okay. All right. I don't know this from my mama from number 1, but I'm gonna read it anyway. It got oh no, that's still the other stuff. That was about Hall of Fame people, so I don't see yours if y'all posted one. B got KC and the Sunshine Band. Good one, B. The Gap Band, the Revolution, Parliament and George Clinton, Earth, Wind, and Fire. All dope. Let me read some of these Facebook quotes here. Okay, V said it was Parliament. V said you go down Beale Street in Memphis, you'll find some good stuff you never heard about. I gotta make it to Beale Street, B.
Oh man,
Just trying to find. I appreciate y'all tuning in on this Facebook. I don't really go on Facebook no more on this live, but I felt like tonight was a good night to do it. And y'all came through, but I show all y'all subscribe to the YouTube page. And if you're not, please subscribe to the YouTube page, Klassic Konversation with JT and Lo.
Hey, and for those of you that actually went on and posted the pictures, of that father's love with their children, seriously appreciate it. So far, I have, I think, 40 on my
There's been
page.
some good pics.
Yep. Have
I
they
gotta go
tagged
slow
any?
because it keep
on
lagging.
IG?
Only a few actually followed their whole instructions, though.
Right.
Every time I hit a button, it keeps bouncing around. So that's why these y'all on my YouTube, man. 'Cause this is hard to pull up comments on this doggone.
Facebook Lives is crazy.
Yeah,
now.
it just be bouncing.
Yep, you
I
touch
see
it, it
Bo
go back
P
up.
said P Funk, James Brown Band,
Yep, the
Gap
GBs.
Band, Stevie Wonder Band. What up, Bo P?
Yes, sir.
Beyonce had The Revolution with Prince. I saw Ants, but he's bouncing around. I'm trying to go back and find you, Ant. But this dog on Facebook thing be bouncing around. Every time you touch the button, it jumps somewhere else.
Yep.
Jump frustrating as a mother.
Hey, boy, I know you
The
listening,
Wailers
man.
Bob Marley Band.
Nice. Boy, I know you listening, man. That you had me cracking up Friday night, bro.
I told that dude funny, man.
Dude said we had sissies and we ain't know what they were. We just knew they had a dip in their back and their hand was up. Oh man, he had me cracking
Now,
up.
what about what he said? Philip. Tell him Philip. Philip called. He said, Philip. Who is Philip? That junk is hilarious. I'm trying to find it, V. Keep bouncing around, man. I know somebody else that posted some names. I saw Prince, but I can't. Did I read Ants out yet? Oh, there you go. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Kool and the Gang, Confunction.
Whoa, nice.
Good one. Cheese, The Time, and Parliament. I finally got it stopped long enough for me to read that joker. All right. Let's see if anybody posted on here. Let's see. We got I read B's already. We were talking about bands, B. I don't know what Dwayne went off, but we caught him back up. I'll tell you offline why he went off. Why he was off the rails for a minute. Still.
He said Tony.
Frank. Minkin. I mean, Minkin did have a band, but it was. Yeah. Sweetback is phenomenal. Her concert was amazing. When she sings "Immigrant" in that white dress, you get chills. Sweetback. EWF, Midnight Star. Dang, Frank, I ain't think nobody gonna get that one. Phil Collins and Genesis. Yes, sir. That was on my list too. Jazz Masters. Yeah, Sweetback. That's the name of her band. That band is, hey man, I'm telling you, her band, man, is worth the concert, JT.
Sweetback.
Marlena got Barry White, The Beatles, Ohio Players, Earth, Wind and Fire, Cab Calloway. Okay. Again, I don't know if it's my mom or them. Oh, all answers are mama. Okay. Commodores, Temptations, Jackson 5, Earth, Wind and Fire, and the Delphonics. Yeah, I want to throw in Duke Ellington band.
Yeah.
That was a good band too. All right. So I'm going to try to do something that I think most people got most of mine, but I'm going to throw in one, number 5, is Beyonce's band, who also had an all-female band. Mm-hmm. And they're very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're very good.
Really good. I did go to a concert of hers.
And one nobody did was Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates band.
Yeah.
Is super dope. Genesis, for sure. Still, the best doggone drum. I don't know how to word it, but when they come in with hey, I can feel it coming in the air. Oh, hey man.
Yeah.
That junk is the greatest drum interlude in music. I don't know. There's not a better drum interlude in music than that one right there, man. That junk is.
They should never go broke because of that song.
Sheesh. Jackson 5 was in the band, No Temptations. I know B, but that was my mama, so she gets away with it.
Yeah, we weren't gonna say nothing about that one.
Parliament, another good one for sure. Sade's band in the Times. I think somebody said the Time. And Frankie Beverly and Mays, that band there was awesome. So
legendary.
Frankie Beverly and Mays made a whole career from that. You know what I mean?
That's it.
No hits, real hits. You know what I mean?
And the hits they had was from our parents was jamming to them, and they still hit.
That Joker toured.
They still play it right now.
The day he died, because
he did.
That band was phenomenal.
Yes,
I think that's all the comments. I don't see anybody else's. She somebody threw in Beatles and Pink Floyd. He's understood. BB King. V said Jimi Hendrix was a guitar god. Facts. You right about that, V?
Shit, you could say Prince right by himself.
I mean, play every instrument.
Did you know that his first album, bro?
All him.
Everything.
All him.
Wrote, because you know they always talk about who is the greatest of all time, and he was like, I know the two that's at the top. He said, but what people they're gonna think that I'm, leaning that way. He said, but I'm gonna tell you something. He said that man wrote every word, he wrote all the music, and he played every instrument for the full album. And then taught the band to play the way he wanted to play. Hey, bro.
Incredible. Prince Rogers Nelson was a musical genius, without a shadow of a doubt. Bo Peep said when Prince played with Tom Petty and threw the guitar to the audience.
Is that Thunder?
Yeah, it was. Cameo was a great band. They said Storm was coming. And here it come.
What the what?
Yeah, this is how we were at the club the other night. That they were rolling. We thought it was the AC coming on. That was the daggone Thunder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, had a good time, man.
Good top 5, man. Good top 5. Appreciate everybody's participation right there. If you on here, man, please subscribe to the YouTube page, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. My Good Talk Week's best performance ever. Your Good Talk personally? It probably weeps, Bo Peep. Prince MJ, the greatest entertainers ever. Prince was just a straight musical genius. Just facts, V.
Period.
Musical genius, without a shadow of a doubt.
Period. Where you at this week, Lo? Where Uptown rolling out too?
Uptown, man, we're doing our thing. Tomorrow night, we at Traditions Global Cuisine for our Tuesday open mic. Thursday night, man, we back at KOD for Destiny's open mic and musical joint. Last week, man, it was packed out on Thursday night. We had a lot of musical artists, spoken word artists, and of course, comedy. It was a darn marathon, boy. It was a 3-hour show, Dwayne. That show didn't end at 12:30, man. You know what time I left here? It was 10:30. That was still. I'm thinking I'm gonna catch the last 30 minutes, get ready to close, man. We were there. It was a 3-hour marathon, but it was a great show. Thank you. And then Friday, Saturday night, man, we're at KOD doing our thing, man. Friday night is I want to say ATL whole show this week. And then Saturday night we got DeAnthony Turner. Last Saturday was super dope. K-Dub had packed the house out.
They did. I saw that.
On Saturday, man, did his thing, bro. The city came out. Friday night, like you said, you came and saw Steve Brown and Bo Peep at Traditions. We're doing that every first Friday, and it's coming soon. Coming in spring, we're gonna be doing a additional night at Traditions. We're gonna be doing a Sunset Sundays, 6 p.m. show on Sundays at Traditions. So that should be pretty cool.
Hey, man, shout out to Giselle. Saw Giselle do her thing up on stage, man.
How
Up there
about that?
getting her poet on.
That's Lady Cop, Frank. Lady Cop getting her poetry on.
It caught me off guard, to be honest with you. I was like, all
The
right.
poetry, how vulgar it was.
I was trying to figure out how to go there because I was kind of sure. Yeah, she called me
Came
off
straight
guard.
out from the first 2 words.
Right, she called me out. I mean, what? She's like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "Wait, who got on her nerves already?"
Thank y'all right there who put the thumbs up. I need all that right there. Before y'all log off, go and hit the thumbs up, whatever it is on Facebook. I don't know what all Facebook
All
works
of
with,
it.
but whatever you can put up there to make a positive on this post, star, thumbs up, whatever.
Yeah, just like it, stars
like
up,
it, do whatever you can on that
hearts,
page, man.
All of it, get it
Yeah.
done. But yeah, shout out to her, man. She surprised me, by the simple fact that she performed it and then the content of it. It was pretty
Thank y'all. I see y'all.
yeah,
I see y'all.
it was pretty in your face. You put it that way. You know what, man? I forgot to tell y'all. The Scream 7 thing, man. Look for your boy. That thing. It has been released. I forgot to tell y'all.
You talking about that week.
I know I talked about it a little bit last week, but I'm gonna tell you, I saw another video clip. When they start interrogating the kids, don't turn your head. Don't turn your head. And Don't spend no money just to go see me neither. If you happen to go, look for me. Luckily, like I said, I saved some money. Somebody sent me the video clips.
Thank you, Chief.
But I'm still in there. My play, God Guys, a stage play, still going to be in Atlanta Memorial Day, Memorial Day weekend, May 24th. But also, we just got picked up, man. We actually going on a tour next year. She's talking about 6 or 7 cities. We talking about contracts and all types of things. A different type of level of business with this thing right now. Pretty excited about that. I got some other stuff out there, man. Some people telling me that they see me and stuff, but if you see me, let me know. That's all I can tell you because I've done a lot earlier this year and a lot of stuff is dropping. Please make sure that you share this thing. Get it on over to other people so they can get over here. And because I'm going to find out. I can see everybody that commented on my post today. Then I want to go see if they actually went and followed us on because I put it up there. I want to see if they did it or if they just want to talk about, Michelle Obama. We'll see what happens with that.
Hey, but listen, real quick before it closes out, again, y'all see the shirt? Fatherhood over everything. Fatherhood over everything. So JT brought up a minute ago. I just want to reiterate. We did a challenge. Y'all have done a whole bunch of challenges on there. If you like me, I don't do a lot of those challenges, but this is a challenge that I'm putting out to all of you all to post, share it. Go to my Facebook page. Go to JT's Facebook page. It's a simple challenge. It should be one that you should enjoy. It's just simply posting a photo of you and your son or daughter, just an intimate moment.
That's it.
Whether it's just you with a hug, a kiss, a graduation, coaching, whatever it is that you are doing, interaction with your son or daughter, no matter the ages. If you're a grandparent, grandfather, post it with your grandkids or your cat, you know what I mean? But we just want to show that these black men are represented out there as fathers, grandparents, the whole 9 yards. So just go to my page or JT's page or both. But make sure you hashtag Klassic Konversations. Hashtag Klassic Konversations on the post with you and your son or daughter.
Yeah, man.
We're
trying to put it out there. We're trying to go against the narrative. The narrative is that black men are not in their children's lives. We're trying to go against the narrative. So help us do that. All right, help us do that. I was gonna say I'm happy, but I'm not. I'm okay with what I've seen so far, but it should be a whole lot more. I posted this thing about Michelle Obama, and I got 35 responses. Immediately. I mean, my phone, I had to I was at work. I had to turn it off. I was, man, this thing is going crazy. But I posted the thing, about the challenge Saturday or Sunday. And, it's sporadic. You know what I'm saying? So, share it. Get somebody else there. You ain't got to, let other people know about it. You can go to my page and share it right off my page. But we're trying to change this narrative of black men not being positively in their children's lives. So that's going to do it. You got anything else?
Show it in the background. Yeah, we should have did that earlier. That was a great suggestion. We should have did it earlier, but we about to close out now. But it's on our Facebook pages, on both our pages. So please go out there. I'm going to post it again as well.
Oh, but put the picture up there so that what they were saying?
Yeah. Post a challenge. But all you men,
Yeah, I got to redo it because I want to post it. They won't let me post it in the cigar group because the picture don't have a cigar in it. I'm like, what you know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. But anyway, that's gonna do it, man. Klassic Konversation
Thank you all.
with JT and Low.
Love your comments. Thank you all.
And we are out. You dig?
Peace.
Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low.